A couple of days ago, I had you guys fill out a form on your craziest ways to defeat CRABZILLA. Not just basic stuff like, oh, spawn in 10,000 dragons or something, which would instantly kill him. I'm talking about non-OP stuff that is just absolutely insane that might work. And almost 300 of you guys responded. And if I know you guys like at all, it's that you definitely put some crazy stuff. But since there's obviously way too many people here to realistically do every single suggestion, I will be utilizing a random number generator here just so that everything is fair. So without further ado, let's get right into it. The first number we are going to generate is number 189. And this one was submitted by a dude named Jackal's biggest fan, and he is going to put me against CRABZILLA. No, I don't want to do that. Okay, so here I am, a normal average penguin, and we're gonna have to put me right here against a demigod whose name has been passed down generations purely based upon his terror and the chaos he has caused. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, that ended pretty quickly. Let's go to the next one. All right, the next number we have up is 141. This is by Grim Rips right here, and he wants me to use a stick. We're going to spawn in a human here, name him Grim after the guy who commented, give him a wood stick, and also how about some morphine, because God knows he's gonna need it. And here comes CRABZILLA. Yeah, not even close. Next up is number 88. This is by Mr. Blue Lobster, and he wants me to spawn in 1,000 dragons. I apologize, but isn't that exactly what I said at the beginning of this video would be too OP anyway? You know what? It's fine. I already read it, so there's no harm in spawning in 1,000 dragons and seeing what they could do. So here we have 1,000 dragons, as you can see right there, and one big crab boy right here. Oh, wait, you know what? I forgot dragons in this game are actually peaceful. It's just that, like, whenever you put them against humans and stuff, the humans actually attack first. Oh god, now I have some cleaning up to do. And now that everything is squeaky clean again, let's do the next one. Number 31. This is by Mr. Launch 3 Nuclear Rockets, and his challenge is to launch 3 nuclear rockets. I'm assuming that you mean you want me to launch 3 nuclear rockets at CRABZILLA instead of, well, I guess instead of eating them. So I guess let's go ahead and get launching. Oh yeah, you play as CRABZILLA, so you can't launch bombs. Oh well, next question. And we have number 74. And it's sad to see that I have yet to see a single one that's even gotten close to doing damage to CRABZILLA. But this one is by Russian Country Ball _ Gust. And he says 5,000 bandits. I think this should actually be able to do it. So here are 5,000 bandits in one big pile. And they may be quick, but am I quicker? Can I do it? Come on. Oh, no. That was relatively quick. I did get a lot of the bandits, but finally, Mr. Russian Country Ball was right. 5,000 bandits actually did defeat CRABZILLA, but we can definitely get crazier than that. So next up, we had number 40. So this is from Mr. Hoymush here, and he has a very interesting one, I have to say. He says, start multiple alien civilizations, and then wait for them to have good armor, level up like usual, but then he says, make sure they have boats, because the boats have really good lasers. And also, he says he loves my channel, so thank you, Hoymush. I love you too, man. Specifically you, no one else, though. But anyway, this one's a bit complicated, so let me set this up real quick. Okay, so I gave the aliens 200 years to expand, which should have been more than enough. They all clearly have boats and are armed with alien blasters. In total, there's a little over 400 of them, and I'm going to pile them all up here near the middle and see if they can defeat me. So we have some boats, everyone's jumbled up, and they're all going to town on me, and they defeat me easily. I could barely get my claws off, meaning that Hoymush, who had a very good idea, is also a winner. And next up, we have number 174. This one's from Oshimi Animations, and he says he will use the sandbox mod to make a chicken that is the size of a continent on the map and make them have the immortal trait so it won't die. That's very cool, but how is that supposed to defeat CRABZILLA? I guess let's just test it out. So I will spawn in a chicken like so and make him huge. So here is the chicken with the immortal trait, and if I click unpause, oh, he's growing. Oh, yeah, yeah, this is him. Because chickens have limited gene slots, this is quite literally as big as he can get, which is, you know, it's very cool. Just cool with the giant chicken, but I still, Yeah, I don't see what he was supposed to do there. But anyway, on to the next form, where we have number 121. This one's by a dude named Carter, and he says 1,000 or 10,000 man army with swords, bows, and adamantine armor. 10,000 would most likely win very easily, so we are going to go with 1,000 men and see what they can do. So here is everyone. About half of them have bows, and the other half has swords. And we're going to see what these guys can do here. As they all wake up, they're doing quite a bit of damage to me. You can see my shell starting to break. But will it be enough, as there's only a couple left? I'm on the verge of death, but most of the humans are gone. Just 6 left, and now the last 2. This is probably the closest I've ever seen CRABZILLA's death. There are literally band-aids on him right now. I've never seen that before. But still, I win. And with that, next up is number 78 by Mr. CapNDGG here. And he says one word, acid rain. First off, that's 2 words. And like I said earlier, I can't actually do that one either because I can't spawn an acid rain as CRABZILLA. So, it's time to generate again. Now we have number 5. And this one's by Joel Miller, and he says boredom. Do nothing until it decides to leave. I didn't think about that one. Well, I guess since I'm CRABZILLA, I just gotta wait here. Real riveting gameplay right here.
One eternity later.
Okay, I'm tired of this now. Let's just... He wins. Okay, I give up. He wins. And next up, we have number 54. Oh, this one's by mushypolter. Interesting. If you don't know who this guy is, he's actually a YouTuber who does videos very similar to the style that I'm doing right here. And don't worry, I'm not just copying him. I actually did ask him for permission if it's fine to do this. And he says to send in an army of 100 people. I hate to break it to you, Mr. Polter, but I don't think that's gonna do much. So here are the 100 Polter people, and to make everything worse, I actually just named them all mushypolter and cloned them. So let's see what you guys can do. Yep. Oh man, this really hurts. Yeah, let's just get rid of them. And not even close. Let's move on to the next one. So here we have number 113. This is by a dude named Ezio, or at least I think that's how you pronounce it, who wants to spawn 400 bandits on CRABZILLA. He says he knows that 1,000 of them will destroy him, so he's gonna reduce it to 400 to be more fair. This one would probably have been better to do than the one where we made 5,000 bandits fight him. So let's see if they can do the trick. So here we have 400 bandits. These guys are powerful and do a lot of damage, but if you think about it, 5,000 bandits was kind of close. There was only a couple hundred left. So, unfortunately, they cannot get the job done. We're going to do just a few more here, and next up we have number 17. It's by John Fuller, and he says, crash the International Space Station into him. Okay, John, I don't know how you expect me to do that in worldbox, but wait. Oh, do you see that? It's coming this way. No, I'm kidding. There's nothing there. You can't do that. Why do I even try asking you guys questions? Okay, next up, we have number 29. This is from a guy named Guy from Poland, and he wants me to do 200 Candymans with shotgun and Greg. I guess just one Greg, because, you know, why not? So we have 200 Candymen and 1 Greg. And let's see if they can defeat Mega CRABZILLA. Oh! And that was pretty immediate. That was immediate. They one-shotted me. I'm not quite sure how they did that. But either way, 4 Candymen did survive, so I guess that's a technical win. And next up, we are going to have number 92. And this one is from Soul Because Eyes. And they say, send a bunch of Marylanders to catch the crab and turn it into crab cake. I'm not quite sure how to make Marylanders in Worldbox, but I can sure as hell try. So I spawned in 1,000 Marylanders, and what constitutes a Marylander, in my opinion, is they are psychopaths, mute, mainly just because it's really hard to understand some of their accents, venomous, and they have hard skin. And I've also equipped them all with their crab catching equipment, also known as a wood spear. So let's see if these guys can turn me into crab cake. As they wake up, they begin attacking me, but no, they get absolutely fried into a human cake or whatever that would be. And they are gone. Like, that was probably the quickest round we've had yet. I can't lie, that was a good one, but we're gonna do 2 more here to finish it out. So we're going to have number 11 up next. This one's by Doggo the Bone Wolf, and how is he gonna defeat CRABZILLA? He's not. He's just not going. Okay, you know, fair enough. Let's move on to the last one. Number 134. This one's by JJ the First, and he says... Okay, we're gonna do 1 more, okay? Number 84. This is from the Bee Police, and they're going to defeat CRABZILLA with 10,000 10,000 blessed bees. You know, 10,000 may seem kind of OP, but bees aren't that good. This one's actually going to be pretty interesting. So here are 10,000 bees. We're going to bless all of them. And we're actually going to also have to give them all the golden egg desire too, because I do not believe bees will naturally attack CRABZILLA. So now with all of the bees ready, let's see if they can kill a crab god. The bees decide to wake up, but despite even doing 50% more damage with the golden egg desire, they can't escape from me, although they are making stupid hives. I hate when they do that. And there's just one poor bee left right there. Goodbye, Mr. B, and I win again. And if you were unfortunately one of the hundreds of people who didn't have their suggestion used, I guess you're just gonna have to like and subscribe, and then keep in touch if I do something like this again. But anyway, that is all for today. This is a very fun video to make. Let me know if you want to see this kind of video again, and also if you do, what kind of questions should I ask. But anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. Farewell.